Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm using my counterfeit kit challenge and playing with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This is series 19 and this is the sketch day from Karen Adams Kidwell, and she is at the Crafty Karen on Instagram. So I pulled out these three pictures of my youngest and my oldest and their cousin, and we did the teddy bear picnic. And I thought this would be a fun one to do on this page. So I decided to go with a black background. And I pulled out some washi. So had I wanted the washi to stick out a little bit more, I could have put it on white and it would have made this orange and blue kind of stick out a little bit more. But I wasn't too fussed about it. You also saw me put a line on so I know where my edges are. Because, yeah, otherwise it is not going to be long enough. So anyway, and so I'm going to put a little bit at the top, a little bit at the bottom, and I'm just going to sort these out. I'm going to apologize right away. My head gets in the way a lot in this video, and I have no idea why. I don't think I changed anything. I don't know. I guess I wanted to take a look over top. I've been putting this on quite a bit today. So there's another piece of washi. And my pictures will go like that. And then I'm going to draw the line a little bit darker here because I kind of lost it because it went underneath the washi already. And it won't be seen at all, but I do want to know where it is. So you can see that I had to tear that stripy pink one and move it out a bit just so that I could actually see it. I thought about this hello friend, but it's actually not going to make it on there. A little bit more of this pink is, and I did get this one's pink. The other one is an orange, almost chevron, but not quite. I don't know, like a backwards. It's like you had a chevron, but then you did a cross section of it. I don't know. Brain not working. It's all right. So this piece is from Take a Break from Scrap a Sketch, and it's a little bit like peachy orange and some pinky-ish, and it's a map page, but it ties in the pink in the page, and why not get some of this on and just get some things used that I haven't used yet. So then I thought this is almost like a chevron, and I thought these would make good strips. You could totally do this with just washi. You could totally do this with your branding strips, with all sorts of things. You could do this with different kinds of stitching across. So this is a very, very versatile sketch from Karen. And it actually didn't take me too long to get done. So you got to see fuzz in my hair. I did brush my hair. Fuzz it in anyway. Oh, some days, right? Some days. So then I'm just spreading these ones out, making sure that they're not quite the same in the spots. Just staggering them a bit. Got the glue on the outside of that. There's my head again. As I said, my head gets in this a lot, and my apologies on that one. Hopefully it's not in tomorrow's, but I haven't looked at the video yet, so I did readjust my camera just a little bit, so hopefully that helps. But so that pink, orange, blue that I just finished putting on is also from Take a Break from Scrap a Sketch. And then this heart pattern paper that I'm using as well is from Scrap a Sketch. So I am just kind of putting out where I need these to go so that I do not have things missing in the background, because with the spaces in between the pictures, I do want to seem like I have a full strip. So this would be a great way to use some scraps up too. And we'll have some scraps left of all sorts of things with this one, which is awesome because I'm on the scrap layout duty for counterfeit kit challenge this month. So I need to have some scraps to do that. So, and then this one I'm going to piece together. You're going to see all of it, but you don't really see where that connection is at. So that works out really well. And then the same on the bottom. I needed to add a little bit more. You don't see most of the hearts. You see most of the confetti along the bottom one, but I still didn't want to have a missing piece there. So I didn't follow the sketch completely. I put my title in a different spot. My journaling goes in about the same spot, and it really needs minimal embellishment after that. So this is also from the Take a Break from Scrap a Sketch. I love these cameras. Aren't they so cute? I love the colors of them. I think they're so vibrant. They're a lot of fun. There's in this collection there's a cut apart sheet too, and Lisa has 2 of the cameras in a big icon that you can cut out, and you will see those on my Sunday layout if you come back and watch my Sunday one. And I didn't want them both to start with the same color, and for some reason I'm even worse here now with my head in the way, but I don't know, it's what it is. Then I just have one more spot there that I want to put something in the background. So I thought I'd go with just another strip of this because it's there and it's easy, and why not? And I am gonna rig that in as well so that it looks like it's just a little bit longer than that 11.5. If you wanted to use just 11.5 pages, you could cut your your base cardstock down by a little bit and then mat it on another piece of paper, and that would give you the stretch of the strips without using the 12 by 12 in that part of things. So then I decided the hearts were needed up here, and I'm just going to overlap, which is kind of like what's in the sketch. It looks like she's got a whole bunch of shorter pieces overlap there. And I obviously put the cameras on the bottom already. And then I couldn't see that camera, so I was like, I'm just going to pull this out. And I'm feeling like with all that color that my pictures are getting a little bit lost. So I'm thinking, do I put it on that one? And I'm going to pull out this blue, and you're going to see very little of the stars, but it does give that impression of the different colors, and it just absolutely makes them pop off the page. This is also from Scrap a Sketch, and it is from the Coordinating Blue Patterns. So and I did all that work to like actually go in between, so I am going to get them apart. I had thought for 1 second of just doing it as a big block, but I want to see that I put that work into Frankensteining it together. Could I have done it the other way? Of course I could have, but I will. And try and get this lined up in my head. Really seeing my hair color today. I obviously did some bleaching in my hair. I actually did that at the end of August before I went back to school, and then had it dyed red, but all the red's gone. I'm gonna redo it with my oldest here in a couple days, so, but yay, just a home one. And then I decided these pink alphas would be a super cute. It'll tie in the pink of the youngest, which is, it's her page anyway. And we are at the teddy bear picnic. So I'm just going to spell out Teddy Bear Picnic across the top here, and I wasn't sure if it would all fit, so I started with the picnic at the end, and it's perfect. It fits absolutely perfect. These I got from a Hip Kit Club, so I love them. They're so cute. And that really pops on that black. It makes me so happy. And then I noticed that there's all these little like asterisk stars. So that's my embellishment on my page today, is these little matchy font pieces. And yeah, just on there. And then I'm going to do some journaling. So I was trying to get my white jelly pen to work, and it wasn't working very well. And then I try another one, and it's not going to work. I have to remember to use these so they don't dry out so bad and not work. And that one I'm just going to put away instead of throwing it out. I should have just thrown it out. And then I've had this IKEA pen. It's literally a gel pen from IKEA, and it's in gold. And it's probably like, I don't know, it is old. It's probably like at least 5, maybe 10 years old. And it works just fine. So my journaling says there was lots of years that you and Taya wanted to go to the picnic for all sorts of activities. This year, Quaid spent lots of time in the summer with us. And then I'm just doodling some hearts in gold because why not? And then I am going to pull out my fossilized amber spray, and I'm going to splatter everywhere. So I'm just going to pull out a piece of plastic, maybe a piece of plastic. There we go. And then my fossilized amber. I haven't had this for very long, and I'm already like down to half a bottle. And I don't really feel like I splatter that much, but obviously I splatter with the gold enough that I'm down to half a bottle already. I don't think I've had it. Maybe a year? Has it been a year? I don't know. But I was like, huh. And these are the close-ups. There are also some still shots to follow. And if you loved how this came together today, make sure you like, subscribe if I've done enough for you to be here, and share some crafty love in the comments below. Blogs, playlists, and links are always, always, always shared in the description box below. If you want to go and get some of the Scrap a Sketch, I have a subscriber discount as Amanda10. And then until next time, stay inspired, scrappy, full of ideas. Thanks for being here, and have a great day.